there is some momentum, Republicans believe, on the side of the fight with the income tax debate. You recall that we have Senate Bill 6346 that was introduced by Republicans. Gosh, it was only a week ago yesterday. The bill was introduced. It was fast tracked to receive a public hearing on Friday and then voted out of the Senate Ways and Means Committee on Monday. And so the bill could be brought to a full Senate floor vote at any time. This is a tax, as supporters call it, the millionaire's tax. That's 9.9% tax on anyone with income over $1 million or combined household income. So two spouses have a combined household income over $1 million and would basically be paying nearly $100,000 of that to go into a fund for public education, some other health insurance, some other priorities, and then the general fund. They could decide what they want to do with this money. Of course, opponents say it's a slippery slope toward a full-on income tax that will hit everybody. So on Tuesday, the Associated Press put out an article about the migration of wealthy people from states like California and Washington. It's getting a lot of attention here at the state capitol, where they're saying, where's everybody going? Well, according to this article that appeared yesterday in the AP, a lot of people are leaving Washington state and high income earners and headed toward Henderson, Nevada, of all places. That is apparently a popular place to be going at this point. We're going to get into that in just a minute. We're going to get into some discussion of a bill that would make a pretty significant change in penalties for convicted sex offenders who fail to register in the state. It's currently a felony. The bill that is being promoted would make it only a gross misdemeanor. So we'll wade into that and why. And then also, I spoke today with my colleague TJ Martinell, our investigative reporter for Center Square Washington, who has written today on a new lawsuit. Yes, it's the press credential saga part 97, which I must say has actually become kind of a daily joke in the wings of the legislature, with various members saying, oh, you're still credentialed. So we'll get into all of that. So item number one, everybody wants to escape Washington. Apparently at this point, there's a mass migration out of the state. Now, depending on who you ask, you get Democrats in the majority who support the millionaire's tax, the income tax, as Republicans call it, saying nobody's going to leave. They got enough money that they can take a big hit of $100,000 on $1 million that they make. But according to real estate agents and U-Haul trends, there are a heck of a lot of people who make a heck of a lot of money in the state of Washington moving to other states. And a large chunk of that migration is going to Nevada and places like Henderson, Nevada. And I spoke today with Representative April Connors, who is a Republican from Kennewick. Her perspective is unique in that she's a real estate agent. And she's been in this arena for a long time, well before she ever got into politics. And she says that she definitely has people reaching out to her saying, or she's already helped them relocate to other states, or, they're talking to her about wanting to relocate. She said in some cases, their entire family. So I want you to see part of my interview today with Representative April Connors.
I think that when the Democrats think that people are not leaving the state, I think that they're wrong. They're seeing some net in by U-Haul, so they're saying, no, more people want to come to Washington, which isn't the case with our really good taxpayers that have been here for a long time. And really this started happening, Carlene, when the estate tax came down, which they moved it to 35%. So we're seeing a lot of it is capital flight. It is, Washington has consistently, especially it started with the capital gains tax, moved into the estate tax, and now it's going to move into this millionaire's tax. And where my big concern is not just the selling of these homes in Washington state and people relocating, is we're also losing philanthropy dollars. We're losing people that sit on Rotary clubs. We're losing people that contribute to the Boys and Girls Clubs. And I think we're going to see continued flight. They're seeing flight in California from their taxes that are happening as well. And so as these blue states keep implementing and charging the rich, or what they're saying is the rich, more and more and more, we see people to continue to move and be driven out of Washington.